We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, exactly here we mentioned we can look for buy, but if we get any buy, we need to know that with the breakout of this top, we have to start to manage because we mentioned we're looking at this flat in relative to this. As we can see, the price broke, then reverse. Okay, now we want to see what's the next, because what we were looking for, if we get the flat, then this move we were expecting the price to retest the previous low. No, we want to see how we can look for chart and how we can look for trade. Anyway, we move to daily chart again. As we, since the price was within this move, we mentioned this one can turn to a deeper correction. This is what we get, and still we can expect the price to drop to 0.12. But from now, any reversal, any buy, we will take the trade. In this case, we move to forward chart. And what I want to highlight here that we have been looking for this flat and we were expecting the price to drop. And as what we expected, the price dropped, but it couldn't retest the previous low. The reason we wanted to price to retest the previous low, because at that time we put this one relative to this move and we had the last move. That's why any reversal from there, we could look for the long term and we could expect the price can break this move. But if the price reverse, still we can expect this one turn to more complex correction as a 1 2 3 in relative to this with the first and last. That means still we can expect this one turn to a more bigger flat, and still we can expect to get one more drop. That's why if we get any reversal, any buy setup without breaking the previous low, as long that's me consider as a short term buy, as long as the price break the previous top, we're not going to consider put this. I mean about here we have to start to manage. In this case we move to 1 hour chart, and based on 1 hour chart we get the reversal, but we didn't get any trade setup. If there is a continuation with the flag, maybe we can look for the short term buy. And if we get any trade setup for buy with the breakout of the previous stop, this stop, which is 0.147, we have to start to manage it. Because as I mentioned, if there is a continuation, we keep. If not, we take out the trade because we can expect this one turn to a bigger flat for one more drop. Okay, now we don't have any trade setup. The only way is to look for flag. If we get any flag, we can take the trade, but the trade will be as a short term. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.